Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Champagne. If this is your first time here, thank you so much for stopping by. Please consider hitting that subscribe button and become a member of the family. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. And if you're a member of my channel, thank you so much for continuing on this journey with me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. So today we're going to be working on our 2025 financial goals and the savings challenges that I've put in place to meet those goals, as well as our cash envelopes, and then using the rollover money and giving it a side hustle. So let's start off with, how are you guys? How's your weekend treating you? Hopefully you're having an amazing weekend. I can't believe we are at the beginning of November. Oh, you guys, Thanksgiving is right around the corner. I'm excited, but I'm also sad that this year is ending so fast, but it is what it is. So let's get into how much money we have here. So we have 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, and 95, 96, 97, 98, and 99. I would tell you what the total was, but I forgot already, you guys. I don't know, it's $4.99 or $3.99. I know it's one of the two. But let's get these out. But yes, what are you guys doing this weekend? Did you guys have fun for Halloween? Did you guys go trick-or-treating or give out candy? I did not go trick-or-treating, but I did give out candy, and we had a lot more kids this year than we had the last 2 years. So it looks like maybe things are getting kind of back to normal as far as, trick-or-treating and Halloween from, years past that everything was kind of shut down. But let's get into here. So gas, I believe I put 48-ish in, but we have 10, 25, 35, 45, 46, 47. Oops, hold on. Let's try that again. 10, 25, 35, 45, 51, and 52. Yeah, so $48. And then food, I did not touch this, you guys. I was going to buy food at work one day, but then the office manager ended up paying for everybody's food, so I didn't have to use it. Beauty, I drained this. I did go get my hair done finally, so that is completely empty. And then spending, I still have my 15. So let's see how much we have left. 20, 30, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 90, 1, and 92 that we get to put towards other challenges. So I'm just going to put that to the side for now, get it out of the way. All right. And then coming back up to gas, so I'm going to do the normal 100 into gas. Food is going to be 25, so we'll put that in there. Let's see, beauty, we're starting back over from 25. If you're not familiar with my channel, I stuff $25 every single week for beauty. It covers all my personal hygiene products, bathroom products, things like that. And then that's the only one that rolls over because I use it to pay for my hair when it comes up. And so that's beauty. And then 15 into spending. And so you guys, I've been cash stuffing for like 3, 4, oh my gosh, has it been 4 years? Yeah, so I've gotten to the point where I try not to spend this money because I know that it's going to roll over into savings challenges. And somewhere along the line, when you've been doing this for a little while, you start to want to save the money. And it kind of, for me anyways, it kind of, fixed one of my spending habits. But just because it's just harder to spend. And then when you know it's going towards other things, especially savings challenges, which are fun, for me, it makes me not want to spend it. And so I'm less likely to go get a coffee. I'd rather just take it from home or eat the little snacks in our kitchen at work, like things like that. But anyways, that's just me. But I have noticed for myself over the years, I tend to spend this less than I did before. But, anyways, all right, so that is that. Let's go into our Sword in the Stone challenge. This is the 52-week double challenge. This is available in my shop. This is from Wren and myself. It follows the 52-week challenge, except it's doubled. So instead of saving 1 to 52, you're going to save 2 to 104 throughout the year. We do have a bonus section so that if you save the bonus section, you're going to save $3,000. So let's see where we're at today. rounding down to the last page, you guys. We do have our bonus section, but this one is about to be completed because I have a mini challenge. It's a bigger mini challenge in my mini Mondays, and once we're done with that one, we'll be able to complete this bonus section. But today we are going to be doing 88. So let me color in that. This is my 3rd year of doing this challenge here, and of course I'm going to do it next year. I absolutely love Sword in the Stone. It is my favorite cartoon, hands down. So we will be bringing this back next year for rent again because it's done me so good for the last 3 years. So we have 50, 70, 85, 86, 87, 88. I need to get ready to sit down and figure out what goals that I want to accomplish in 2026. You know, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different in life, and so I need to account for that. But yeah, I need to figure out my goals that I'm going to be able to do because my cash is going to be a little bit different next year or for the next couple years, I would think. So I don't know, you guys. I have to really figure it out. But let's see where we're at right now. So we have 1,000, 2,000, 2,100, 50, 70, 90, 2,000 to 10, 2,000, 25, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. So what is that? 2,237? Does that sound right, you guys? I think so. 2,237, I believe, is what is in here. All right, so that's that for Sword in the Stone. Next is going to be my Thunder Thursday. This is from Wren and myself. We do have every day of the week available for savings challenges. We did bring Thunder Thursday back with a bonus so that if you do this and the bonus, you're going to save $1,000. We, Wren and myself, we realized that a lot of people were using this for their emergency fund. I myself am putting this towards emergency, so I'm going to use it again next year with the bonus section to save a total of $1,000. So let's see what we're putting in today. We are back here in November, and actually, you guys, we aren't stuffing anything because if you don't recall, last week I landed on a number I didn't want to stuff, so I stuffed the 6. So we're actually not stuffing anything today for our Thunder Thursday. But let's see, we had 500, 600, and 700 in here so far. And if I didn't mention it, I'm going to save $818 in this challenge. And again, that's just going towards my emergency fund. So next, let's go into the cutest year-long savings challenge. This is from Wren. It was a 12-month set. Absolutely love it. So cute. I'm going to use this again next year, but this is going along with the 52-week challenge for my 3rd month of rent for my emergency fund. The goal is 4,000. I know that's crazy. It's disgusting to say out loud, but it is what it is. That's what we're saving. So 3rd year of our emergency fund for our 3 to 6 month emergency fund. This is $800, so that's going to give me $3,800. And then I did roll and save and another challenge to put towards the rent. So that'll be 4,000. But in here, we are going to be doing 23. So 10, 6, and 7. So let me pull this out here. What color? Let's do brown. So we have 10, 6, and 7 for 23. So 20. Something's telling me that's not right because it's not right. So let me fix this because it should be 16 that we're doing. So 10, 15, and 16 going in today. And this will save $75 for the month. All right, so that one is done. And let's see, let's go into, nope, not that one. Let's go into Christmas. And so the goal is $1,500 for Christmas, the least amount. So let's see, we're working our Santa's Coming to Town. Let's see what we have left for our $30. That one's done. That's done. That's done. I still need to get my little wooden pieces. This is available in Wren Shop if you're interested in it. It does come with cards and then little wooden reindeers with numbers on the back. You draw them and then you stuff whatever's in the back of it. So I have one more reindeer there. That's completed. Let's see. We have, did I do this one, you guys? Did it get messed up? 10, 20. I'm thinking not. So that's going to be 5. So let's finish that. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to go back and look, but I think maybe it was done and it just got wiped off. So that's 5. So let me get my calculator out because, yeah, 30 minus 5. So 25 left. Let's see. All those are done. And let's scratch these off here and see how much we can get done. So we have $25. So let's see. We don't want an IOU. So that's 7. So minus 7. Let's see here. And then 6. So we have 12 left. 4. Ooh, these are 3 to 10. I don't want to have an IOU. So, oh, we have $8. Let me see here. What could they be? And you guys, we haven't scratched off a 10. So I think, let me just clean this up while I think here. I think I'm going to stop because if this is 3 to 10 and we haven't scratched off a 10 yet, the likelihood of one of those being a 10 is 50-50, right? And I don't like those odds right now because I don't want to have an IOU. So, oh, but 2 more. It might not be, but, oh, I was just going to scratch it off, you guys. Let's see. Should we just scratch it since... I don't know. So we have 8. Let's just scratch it since we already scratched it a little bit. And of course, you I should have stopped while I was ahead. Oh my goodness. This is why you don't second guess yourself. You go with your first instinct. Okay. So we have a $2 IOU for this one, but actually what we can do, you guys, is we can, because it's our challenge, right? We can change it however we want. Let's take this 5 off. That'll give us $3. I'm going to fix that 10 because I do believe it's done. That'll give us, let's see, we had 8, we needed 2, so that'll give us $3 left, and we can just take it out right here. So I believe that will work out just fine. Right? We had 8. If I take the 5, that gives us 13. If we take the 10, that gives us 3. Okay, so I think we're okay there, you guys. I think that's going to work out. So let's put our $30 in here. So 20 and 30. So we have 500, 600, 700, 800, 20, 40, 60, 80, 910. So 910 here from this challenge there. So that's exciting. Have you guys started your Christmas shopping? I haven't. I usually start like the weekend of. I'm always like the last minute shopper. It's terrible. I try to tell myself like every year, go out and start, and I don't. So hopefully this year I will listen, but probably not. All right, so next is going to be our little mini challenge cards from Wren. So these are just so cute. The decks are worth either 120 or 200. You can get the whole year. I'm going to use this again next year. They do come with scratch-offs, but I asked her not to put the scratch-offs, and I do believe that's an option now. If you prefer not to have the scratch-off because you need to know exactly what you're stuffing, then just ask her, and she would be more than happy not to put the scratchers on. But we are going to do... Is that like a flower arrangement? It must be. So $10 plus our turkey is 14 for 24. And then our grateful, thankful, and blessed for 4. So that's 28. Plus our hot cocoa is going to be 2, which is $30. I absolutely love these cards. Her whole entire set is just so cute. So that's going to be $30 going into here. And we are going to save $120 with this one. Next is our grill repair. This is from Renee over at Reinventing Renee. So we're just saving $10 every single week. Each tooth is worth $10. This is going towards, you guessed it, any dental work that I may need in the future. It is so expensive, and so I just want to make sure that I'm putting money away so I don't have to worry about it. All right, so there's our 10, giving us 60. Love this. The envelope and the challenge is from Renee. All right, nothing in 1530 this week. We are going into November for D plans and budgets, although she did change her name to D versus retirement, I believe. You guys, check her out. She's amazing. I love her, and I know I say it more than once, but she is retirement goals, you guys. She is doing it right. Love watching her channel. So we are going to do the whole thing for 15. So let's put our 15 in here. So 10 and 15, and this whole year that she gave for free on her coffee shop last year is going towards my son's wedding. So we have 500, 600, 50, 70, 90. Ooh, what is that? 5, 6, 800, no, 700, right? 5, 6, 705. Oh my gosh, you guys. It's late. I'm tired, but we're going to get through this. But yes, this is going towards my son's wedding for next year. All right, next is going to be our Save 25 a month in 2025. This is from Save with Judy. She gave this as a freebie on her Google Drive, I believe. I think I was wrong last week, but I believe it's her Google Drive. So let's see here. What color? I don't want to do orange because we just did orange, but I believe it's a pumpkin pie. And I don't have, let me see what color this is. I mean, it's orange, but let's see what shade it is. And then I guess we could leave the whipped cream alone because, I mean, it's whipped cream, so, you know, it is white. So we're just going to do that. So that's going to be our 5, I believe we're putting in, or are we putting in? Yeah, we're putting in 5. So here is our 5, and this was going towards an Advent box, you guys, but oh, it has really been in my spirit to not use this money for an Advent box. I've been saving this all year for an Advent calendar box from either Baddies and Budgets or Simple Shops, but I'm really leaning towards taking this money and adopting 2 families at like the local Boys and Girls Club, or you know, one of the outreach programs that we have here, and instead of spending it on a box of stuff that I don't need, although the stuff is amazing, I'm thinking I want to do that instead. That has been weighing heavily on me for the last couple days. And so I think that's what I'm going to do, you guys. I think I'm going to take this money, and instead of getting one of those amazing boxes, I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to adopt 2 families and put that money towards them. So right now we have 100, 250, and 55. So 255 in here. And you know, I'm okay with that, you guys. We are allowed to change our minds on anything that we're saving for. And so I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's see. Next is going to be going towards travel. This was from Baddies and Budgets. It was actually in the book that came in one of the Advent boxes that I got from her one year. And so we are going to be putting $30 into here. Let's see, we have 20, 40, 60, 70, and 75, but let me color in the 30. All right, so that's 30. This is going to be slow going until we get to probably here, then it'll be a little faster. So again, we have 20, 40, 60, 70, and 75, and that's going towards travel. All right, next is going to be our Little Bee Challenge. This I got from Lisa Grateful Me. It was a freebie on her channel. I don't know how long ago, you guys, but it's been a minute, maybe 2 years. I don't know. But we're going to put this last $10 in here. And I don't know. I guess we'll continue with the 5s. These 20s, I guess I'll have to do it in 2 weeks. Because I budget $10 every single week, which is fine. This is just going towards my emergency fund, of course. Okay, so that's 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 310. I'm not sure how much this saves, but it may be 500, maybe a little bit more, but we'll see. All right, so that's it for this binder here. Let's go into our rollover. So let's see, we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 91, and 92. let's move these to the side. Let's get out our roll and save before we forget. I'm just going to move these things around real quick, you guys. Pardon my reach. So let's go into our roll and save. I try to remember to do this before I do anything else with my rollover money. We are starting the new month over, and so this challenge is from Kimmy Budgets over on Etsy. You get the cards and you get the beautiful 8-colored dice. She does have an accordion that you can get with it as well, but I am using this roll and save binder from Wren over at Mischief Managed Budgets or Mischief Budgets on Etsy. They did a collab, Kimmy and Wren. Your binder will look different than mine. Mine's like the prototype, but I love it, and so I'm keeping it. So let's see how much, and I don't have no ones, so I may have to buy some ones. Let me get my Sharpie out. I'm not going to use my tower because it is pretty late. I don't want to wake up too many people in the house. So let's see. Let's go here. All right, so some highs, some lows. Let me get my cards over here. All right, so let's see. We're going to start with travel. So travel is going to get 5. Okay, so that's easy. Easy peasy. And then next is going to be moving. And of course, moving is going to get 3, which is going to not be enough. So hold on. Let me get my little bag of ones and see about buying some. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So let's do that. Although I do like having 10s, but that's okay. I need to break that 20 actually, so I'm just going to switch that 20 out for 2 10s. All right. Put that back. Okay, so let's see, where were we moving? So 1, 2, and 3 going into a moving. And this is just extra money from my rollover to go towards areas that I'm saving for. So let's see, so that's 3, and then we have a wedding. So wedding is going to get 5. The goal is to just save however much I can for the wedding to help my son and his, they're already married, so it is already his wife, but they didn't have a huge wedding ceremony in the church or anything like that, so that's what we're planning, or that's what they're planning rather. A P.O. box got 1. And so I just want to help them out as much as possible. And then car maintenance is getting 1 as well. Let's see. Subscriptions is going to get 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Ooh, I think we're barely going to get through, you guys, with our little ones. I don't want to have to buy more though. Okay, there's that one. 3 to 6 month bills is going to get 2. Whoops. So let's see, 1 and 2. So $1 left. And new car, new phone is going to get 6. So that worked out perfectly. Okay. So 5 and 6 going into here. So this one's done. Let's pull this all away, and then we will roll into our grow as you go. Hopefully we don't get any crazy numbers because I did not get into one of my other binders last week. So, oh, let's see here. Let's get my 12-sided die. Let's see which section. This is from Carly over at Budget with Carly. The goal is $450+. This is also going towards my son's wedding. So let's see what we're going with. Ooh, you guys, I promise I did not cheat, but that is 1. So we are going to take that. But of course, I do not have a 1, so I need to buy more 1s. So hold on 1 second. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we're going to take this. Put this back away. And I am definitely going to stick with that 1. We're going to knock that one out. No shame here. Okay, so let's stick that in there. So that one's done. Love that challenge. Okay, so let's go. This is where I got stuck last time. What do we have? Oh, okay. We're still okay. We're still okay. Okay. So we are starting our new minis from Wren and Candy. So this one's from Wren. It matches her theme of the mini, all her monthly challenges, which I love. And so let's see. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So maybe we'll just do 5. Let's do the 2 and the 3 for 5. Okay, so that'll be that, and we'll do the same with Candy. So this one is from Wren, and this one is from Candy, and so let's do the same in here. Let's just, she's got more numbers, so let's see here. Let's knock out, let's do 2, 4, and then 5. We'll do that because she has more numbers here, I feel like. So that's going to be 5 going in here. All right, rainy day, I need to finish this, is going to be worth 6. So we're going to put 6 in, and we should have 100 here if I did it correctly. Okay, so let's add 6 in here. So let's see, we have 50, 70, 85, 95, 97, 98, 99, and 100. Let's color this bad boy in, and we can finally call this one done. We have been working on this for a hot minute. I want to say this whole year we've been working on this $100, but we've only been putting little bit amounts at a time, so that's okay. And this is going towards emergency fund, of course. So this is done. This is adding to emergency fund. Good job with that one. And then we're going to move on to this one. This one's a lot higher. This is $500. Is that 5 or 3? I think it's 5, but as you can see, they're higher. So we're going to be breaking these down into lower numbers. If I'll probably end up with, actually, nope, I'm not going to end up with, I am going to pull out. Let's see. Which one do we want to do? Let's do, this one's 100. This one's 75. Let's do, let's do this one. We'll do this one, you guys. And this one we'll keep using for any other things that we want to put in there. So I'm going to start this one off right there. That's from Wren over at Mischief Managed Budgets. Next is going to be Just a Girl. This is for my mini millionaires. This is from Reynolds Budgets. I love this. So let's go here. So that's going to be 5 for them. My mini millionaires are my nieces and nephews. There's 11 that I'm saving for. And you guys, my niece, well, my older niece with my 3 youngest, 3 of my younger nieces and nephews just moved. I am so sad, but I'm so excited for them. So that's 7 for them. So, you know, praying that they're all safe and they remain safe. But yeah, so sad. Still going to be saving for them, but you know, let's see. I'm going to come back to this one, you guys, because I don't want to miss this entire binder right here. Let's see, a rainy day. Let's see what we got going in here. Let's do 10 because I just have the 10s. So we're going to do 5 and 10. The goal is 39, so that gives us 30 in here. All right, next is going to be our chocolate chip. Let me get my 6-sided die. Let's see. So that's going to be 3. So we were here. So 1, 2, and 3. Let's see. Do I want to go again? I think I have 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my last 3. This is going towards my son's wedding as well. So this is baking up some savings. This is from Tracy over at Golden Girl Budgets. I do believe she has some of these still available on her Etsy shop. But we have 100, 200, 250, 260, 262, 63, 64, and 65. So I love that. Next is you're saving, Harry. This is going to, I don't know why I took that out, but this is going to be for a new car. We're just slowly saving. Everything adds up. Every little bit adds up. And so we're just going to keep on keeping on. So let's see. We're going to put 10 in here, and that's perfect because we're going to do the 6 and the 4. Where did my, right there. All right. So let's color this in here. I absolutely love my car, you guys, but I know cars don't last forever, but I am going to drive her until the wheels fall off. Hopefully they don't ever fall off though. So that's 10 going into here. So we have 100, 120, 130, 135, and 137. And then you guys, I do have money from the randomizer for last year. I don't know if I want to include those into all the challenges or just stuff them into their actual envelopes, but I'm going to keep thinking about that. Let's see, next is our fall autumn theme challenge from Budget with Carly. This is worth $75. Let's see, we have $20. So let's see, let's just go here and see what we get. That's close to 10. Let's see, so that's 4. So that's 4. I only have 5. Ay, ay, ay. I need to get more change. Hold on. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to end up having to go back to the bank so that I can get my ones back. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's do that. And then we need 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in here. And this is going towards a new phone. Next, let's see here. I'm looking at my desk to make sure I didn't miss anything. So we have 10, 15, and 16. So we can do 6. Oh, yes, we can do this pot. This cute little challenge, you win some, you dim some, is from Liz and Les. Sadly, she's not making any more channels or any more videos, but she still has her Etsy shop open with these cute little sticker challenges. So we're going to do the little teapot here for 6. So let's put that there. So cute. I absolutely love these so much, and I miss her even more. All right, so let's put the 6 in. So we have 25, 30, and 31. And off the top of my head, you guys, I don't remember where this was going. And so we're just going to keep saving and then figure out where we're going to put it. I just don't remember at the moment where that was going. But all right, so that's all the challenges in here. We have our $10, which means we can go back in here and put it into this little sticklets from Liz as well. And this is for a new car. So let's get one of these off if it'll let me grab it. There we go. So each little car is going to be worth 10. So that's 50, 60, and 70 so far in this one. And it came with a little set, so it has little gas tanks. So I made the little gas tanks, the little gas, worth 5. And then the credit card here, like a gas card, half for 5, half for 10. So, and that's all going to go towards a new car. All right, you guys, that is it. That's all I have for you. I was going to unstuff my Build-A-Bank so that we can count it and everything, but it is late, and I probably will do it on its own video because I do need to stuff some other things, especially the roll and save and things like that. So I think I'll do that another video and drop that on Tuesday. But I thank you guys so much. I truly appreciate you guys. I hope and pray that you having a beautiful and blessed weekend. Have an even more blessed week. Be good to yourself, be good to others, and until the next one, bye.